finally ripe. I filled this world with my own fabrication. Rahili, Etha, Lesty, and you. They are content to remain here, to walk with me in this sweet dream. All except you. Was it too much to ask? To keep this one sweet dream for myself? I feel so very lonely. But you said this place was wrong. That this power must never be allowed to escape. Now I understand. And I have made my choice. Forgive me for what I must do. I'm sorry, Grey Raven, but I cannot walk your path. if we ever get another chance. Please, remember me and love me.
Finally! I called you so many times, but you wouldn't stir. Thought I'd have to play the hero and find a constable or something. But you seem alright. And just in time. We've pulled up at the ceremony. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Who are you? Oh, it's you. Not here. Keep your voice down and follow me. No introductions. I remember you. Hard to forget someone who's been blowing up my inbox with meeting invites and joint investigation requests for 2 weeks straight. I pulled your file. About 5 years back, you were sent to Thebsia on an exchange. Just a junior prosecutor back then, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Senior prosecutor. From Corinthos. Climbed the ladder. Landed a special appointment at our Inspector General in Thebsia. Heard you even applied for citizenship. That true? Well, since you said it and not me, you get why I've been keeping my distance, right? The council never should have put an outsider like you on this case. Makes people nervous. They'll think you're sympathetic. You should go back. Thebsia and Corinthos are one spark away from war. We, useless cops, might not get deployed, but we're already neck-deep in the chaos the Pontiff left behind. No one has the time for a formal investigation request right now anyway. I've been dodging you for 2 weeks, and you still track me down? You don't give up, do you? Tell you what, after this whole grand funeral circus is over, I'll buy you a drink. How's that? Look, we're buried. I know it's not easy being Kurintosian right now, but it's not exactly a picnic for us either. Just look at what that assassin did. Huh. Or honestly, look at what our brilliant pontiff brought on herself.
On behalf of, in place of the College of Cardinals, I extend my gratitude for your presence here today.
A handful are in the back. Wouldn't be caught dead up there, though. Not after all the scandals that surfaced. The controversy is white hot. They have to keep their distance. My side. From a cop standpoint, every charge we filed through the Procuratorate was backed by hard evidence. The list includes, but is not limited to, corruption, bribery, collusion with foreign powers, especially with your people in Corinthos. Though, that part's staying out of the press, obviously. And then there were the private gatherings she kept hosting. Let's just say they involved some highly inappropriate conduct.
When deeds of iniquity overwhelm me, you hear my confession, see my despair, and in your mercy, you absolve me.
Shocking, right? But here's the real kicker. When regular people sin, the pontiff forgives them. But when the pontiff sins, who forgives her? The holy? Well, the holy didn't step in to save her, so it falls to mortals to have the last word. And until the official verdict, a pontiff this tainted doesn't get the sacred crypt. She gets this. A plot on the outskirts.
You descend and draw close to me. Your presence meets my brow, and you call me to your courts. I bear your blessing, drawn ever near to you. Blessed are those you welcome to inhabit your courts, to tread your sacred floors and share in your feast. My soul, filled with the abundance of your house, your holy temple.
Some folk are even calling that assassin from your homeland a hero, saying they did the world a favor.
For life is a pilgrimage, and in losing those we love, we learn that no goodness given nor received is without purpose. Nothing truly ends here, nor does our existence conclude at the grave. She sleeps now in your sight. I beseech you, grant her peaceful slumber within your courts. Let the moonlight of your grace wash her clean, and the shadows of trees soothe her soul.
Wait! What do you think you're doing? Ah!
I accept your rod and your guidance. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
Do anyone try to stop me? I know what you're all thinking. Aren't you all here for the Hierophant's treasures too? Aren't you just the same as me? She was the only pontiff in centuries who proved the holy exists, and you expect me to believe you're not all trying to grab a piece of that sacred blessing for yourself? Look for yourselves! Now the masks come off!
The sun and the moon are your eyes. My soul finds peace in your presence, and is satisfied by the light of your gaze.
See? That's my cue. And people wonder why I'm here today. Hard to miss the commotion, isn't it? Now quit gawking and stick close. If you're so set on digging into the Pontiff's business, the least you can do is make yourself useful.
I didn't have a choice. They say the Pontiff's remains. There's a sacred blessing. And even a sliver could cure anything. I'm too young to. I can't just die from this. Don't you understand? I couldn't let this chance slip away.
Whoa, hey. Don't tell me you're sick too. Did you come here today also for?
Hello. It's been a while. There's no need to worry about your fingers. You won't be growing any tendrils yourself. Your first instinct is to ask a question? I expected this world's version of you to be more vulnerable. Perhaps a scream, backing away to report the anomaly with my corpse. Or even attempting to steal a fragment of this divine power in the chaos. Then how much do you remember about the mission that brought you here? After all, you were torn into this anomaly. Your origin, your destination, they are all temporarily erased. You're left with nothing but that mission. So you've forgotten even that. I'm sorry. Everything happened too suddenly. You should come to me. In your current state, you need me. This is just a projection. Unless you prefer me lying in a casket. Go to the tower in the city center. That is where I reside. My true self is waiting at the top. Indeed, the scene of the Pontiff's assassination. It seems you've encountered interference. The world has taken notice. That's why you cannot proceed. Try speaking with that officer again. Persuade him to take you. He may be the only one you can sway. I'll be waiting.
Planning on taking a nap in there? Come on, up you get. The dead aren't known for being great conversationalists. All right, the anticipated disturbance is handled. Let's get this thing sealed up before anything else decides to pop out. What now? Don't tell me you still want to look inside. You've got to let that go. That war was decided the moment that bullet flew. No amount of truth-seeking is gonna put that genie back in the bottle. Look, to the folks in charge, Corinthosian assassin wasn't a tragedy. It was a gift. The perfect excuse they've been waiting for. That's all this ever was. You feeling all right? Talking about gods and whatnot with a cop. I believe in firepower, not higher power. Now that's a topic I can work with. Yeah, I read it. You've always wanted to enlist, to become a commandant, right? Those wishes you wrote on paper planes in school, it's all in there. You think that's why I'm here? I read your file, felt a pang of sympathy for the lost kid, and decided to be the one cop in this whole city willing to put up with you? Let me ask you something else first. What do you think my degree is in? Wrong. Fine arts. Or it was supposed to be. Flunked the entrance exam, got shuffled into a general studies program. Then the Self-Governing Act reforms hit, and my track got rerouted. Straight into law enforcement. It gets better. Before I even started, a relative on the force died in the line of duty. Through some weird policy, his benefits transferred to me. I could have walked right into a badge, no degree needed. I didn't want it, of course. After graduation, I dug my heels in. Turned down a professional recommendation, refused the force. Took odd jobs instead. Wouldn't even do security work. I'd rather be in the back of some kitchen, up to my elbows in dishwater. Turns out, that restaurant was a police front, an undercover op. By pure chance, I stumbled into helping them nab a guy they've been after for weeks. Case closed, front shut down, no more dishes to wash. And they offered me a job. Again. The day I finally put on this uniform, a voice in my head screamed two things. I'm sick of this job. I should really find something else to do. And, that stubborn woman shouldn't be a commandant. She'll just get herself killed on the battlefield. I gave up on trying to fight the current of this world a long time ago. But you're the most stubborn, obsessive person I've ever met. A complete lunatic. Just as I figured. I never wanted this police life. But this bizarre reality keeps insisting I'm meant to be a worrywart with a badge. So I thought, why not trust my gut? Meet the other person the universe seems to be pushing around. See if you figured anything out. And standing here now, I'm glad I did. All right, let's be clear. I do have 2 missions today. Keep the peace at this funeral, and preferably address the concerns of the Inspectorate General's prosecutor. There are procedures we just can't ignore, or someone will file a complaint. And because you're just like me. Any formal request you file will get buried in paperwork forever, but I can satisfy your curiosity if your questions stay within the bounds of procedure. So cut to the chase. What evidence are you actually looking for?